In the mid-16th century, Ceuta, a strategic port on the Mediterranean Sea, was under Portuguese control. For the Portuguese, Ceuta was the gateway between Europe and Africa, while Sultan Muhammad Ash-Sheikh sought to reclaim it to assert Moroccan sovereignty over the coast. After consolidating his rule over Morocco, Sultan Muhammad Ash-Sheikh initiated preparations for a large-scale attack on Ceuta. His forces included local Moroccan tribes and regular troops, cannons, and military equipment, aided by the Ottomans. The Portuguese had heavily fortified the city with high walls and defensive positions, manned by well-trained soldiers equipped with modern firearms. In early 1554, Moroccan forces led by Muhammad Ash-Sheikh reached Ceuta's outskirts and began besieging the city, strategically positioning themselves around it to cut off supplies. In mid-1554, the Moroccans launched their first major assault on the city walls, using cannons to break through while soldiers attempted to storm the city gates. The Portuguese defenders fiercely resisted, using cannons and archers to repel the attackers. Moroccan forces managed to breach parts of the walls, leading to violent close combat inside the city between Moroccan and Portuguese soldiers. Despite partial breaches, the Portuguese continued their relentless defense. Familiar with the city's layout and fortified inner positions, the Portuguese forces were determined not to lose Ceuta. As the siege stretched on, Moroccan forces began to struggle with supply shortages. Weeks of fighting with no decisive victory left Muhammad Ash-Sheikh considering new strategies or eventual withdrawal. Ultimately, after weeks of fierce fighting and attrition, Muhammad Ash-Sheikh decided to withdraw his depleted forces. Ceuta's resilience had foiled his bold attempt. The battle, although unsuccessful for the Moroccans, showcased their determination to reclaim their coastal cities. Ceuta remained under Portuguese control for centuries, later transferring to Spanish rule in the late 17th century. The 1554 Battle of Ceuta was a key event in the ongoing conflict between Morocco and European powers over strategic coastal cities, reflecting the broader struggle for control and sovereignty in the region.